Remind me.
Who's the number one team in the East? That would happen to be the Brooklyn Nets at
The
17
Nets?
and 8, right? That would happen to
Okay.
be the Brooklyn Nets, right? That's without Kyrie. What if he comes back? That would be the biggest impact on the NBA this season. Because if
But
Kyrie
it's a question mark.
I understand that. Well, it's all a question mark. It's all a question mark. The one thing that can change everything, and I mean everything, definitively, if Kyrie Irving comes back this season, all of a sudden, Milwaukee don't look as formidable. Miami don't look as formidable. All right? Philadelphia is irrelevant. Atlanta ain't nobody thinking about them. Yeah, you got to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. You got Vince Carter living in the ATL.
So now, Kyrie Irving is back, but the Nets are in trouble. The Nets have around 9 to 11 people out, around 9 due to COVID, including Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. James Harden is expected to come back by the 23rd along with 7 other players, but the Nets are not doing well physically, and they have a lot of young guys that need to show up the next couple of days. Now, today, they play the Orlando Magic, which is an easy team to play against if you actually have a full team. But I think today the rookies and the young players are going to be able to show up and show what they got to the coach. They have to prove to the world that they can actually play in the NBA, which they actually have done the past couple games. For example, the Nets beat Philly with Kevin Durant and then Patty Mills. Nicholas Claxton has been playing really good. Cam Thomas has been playing really good. All of them have been playing really good the past couple games that they have gotten a chance at. But can they keep this up, especially without their star player, Kevin Durant? We will find out. Now, Kevin Durant is expected to be out at least till the 25th. Will he play on the 25th against the Lakers? I don't know. And will Kyrie Irving be back at that time as well? Because Kyrie Irving did return for road games, but it turns out that he has gotten COVID along with Kevin Durant. Now, them both being out is a big trouble because they brought back Kyrie Irving for the sole reason because they needed players. They have people on COVID listings all over the place. So him getting COVID right as he's coming back is not a good sign. Will the Nets still be a really good team once they come back? Yes. Can they keep a couple games here and there? Can they win them? I don't know. With the players that they have, I don't know if they're going to be able to win these next 2 games. And will they keep first place the next week? It really depends how the other teams do and how they hold their own. But again, with this many people out, I don't know how they're going to be able to succeed. Now, as we all know, the Nets are the top dog in the East. And again, they are playing really good without their team. James Harden is obviously not playing as well as he was last season, previous seasons before that, but he still draws a lot of attention from the defenders, and he is holding his own. When he plays aggressive, like when he really plays aggressive and shoots the ball and drives the ball, he actually does really well. He has had a 30-point game this season. He's had many 20-point games when he's actually being aggressive, but when he's just being really passive and not shooting, not driving, really, again, just passing the ball, he's actually not playing good at all. I mean, even though he's only scoring 5 to 10 points less, he just doesn't look great overall as a player in general, and I feel like that affects the whole team, especially because he's the ball facilitator. He's distributing the ball to everybody, and the amount of turnovers he's had the past couple weeks is just not like him. So bringing back Kyrie Irving is actually a big part of the Nets game and can contribute to a lot of things, like, again, distributing the ball, his handles. I mean, let's be honest, Kyrie Irving has one of the best handles in the history of the NBA and the best driving moves, scoring abilities, obviously he's not a shooter, but he could hit threes when he needs to, and he just brings a whole different creative just art to the game, which is just, as a viewer, is exciting to watch. I went to a Nets game around last year, around April. Kevin Durant was out, but I got to see Kyrie Irving and James Harden do their thing. James Harden was playing like James Harden. All right, this was a quick little talk about the Nets and how they're going to move on in the future. Drop a comment down below on how you think the Nets are going to do in the near future. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. See you in the next one.